Ask and ye shall receive. We got the push strat. We got the Nature's Prophet and the Jakiro right off the bat, my friend. What do you think about this one?
Yeah. Well, the instant picks make me think that this is going to be a comfort draft for them. They already have the lineup pretty well set in stone.
Yeah.
So what Resilience should be doing right now is hitting up Dota buff and seeing what else they tend to run with this Jakiro Nature's Prophet combo, and then looking for bans there. I was really surprised we didn't see a Priestess picked by Resilience, either just first off the bat or in combination with the Bane. Nightmare Arrow is a combination that has given people, well, nightmares, really since the two were put together. It's a free arrow land, long duration stun, a lot of nuke damage. So really surprised not to see the Priestess come back after how much success they had last game.
Yeah, but at the same time, though, I think the Space Cow is very, very good, especially at catching out the Nature's Prophet. So, I don't know. I think they have the first two picks are definitely not that they were like premeditated that they knew this was coming, but at the same time, I think they're pretty decent with dealing with the anti-push, at least for the heroes themselves. As far as the units, that's an entirely different matter. So, likely see something else come out here for Team Resilience. I'm trying to think. They have the Frankie Chris normally plays the Nature's Prophet, and I've seen them run in the off lane many a time. But I'm trying to think of the rest of the heroes that goes with it. They mix it up though. Like it's not gonna. I've never seen them go like 100% all in with the, 20-minute GG push. But I don't know.
Yeah,
they might be doing something drastic here.
Yeah, the picks were very fast, so I feel like everything that's going to come down this game has been premeditated to an extent. But, Team Resilience is also drafting, so they might have to make some considerations there.
Actually, opt out to where's the base going to ban the Void? The Chrono was a pain in the ass, but, I mean, the Mirana was really the one I felt that was just the most disruptive one.
Yeah, I would agree there, but I think that they've picked two supports, so it doesn't make a bunch. Ooh, DK. So this is all in for push. I would like to see an OD out of Resilience.
Oh my god.
DK does not deal with OD very well.
Yeah.
And that pick to me just makes so much sense in this particular spot. You had a great game with it last time. You've got a very friendly lane for it this time. It looks like Sven instead.
Yeah, it's a nice simple way of dealing with especially if the Nature's opts to go with the Scepter, Octarine Core kind of build-up that we've seen from the all-in, balls to the wall push strat. I mean, Sven's just without any items alone, just with his skills alone, he's pretty adept at dealing with the creep waves. So, not to mention if they can get a nice Spear Breaker charge and then the Nether Strike and then Sven with a blink, I mean, they can blow up the Nature's Prophet in just a few clicks.
Yeah, a lot of kill potential, a lot of aggression potential coming out of Resilience. We saw them very, very aggressive last game, and it paid off well, so it makes sense to draft a similar style of play this time.
And all the heroes on Team Resilience so far are pretty damn tanky, too. Bane having one of the literally the most balanced stat pool in the game, so he's gonna have plenty of HP. Spear Breaker, Sven obviously strength core hero, so it makes sense. I don't know. Do you think this really is all in push? I mean, 3 heroes. I mean, what else do you need? Like an Enigma. Oh my gosh, Leshy.
This is all in push.
The Magic Goat Man. God, I haven't seen a Leshrac in quite a while. So, are we assuming Jakiro and Leshrac support in this scenario?
Given the mids that I've seen Wards and base run, and kind of the way that they've chosen to do lanes, I'm not going to make any wild assumptions.
Yeah, especially
here. Leshrac could be.
Especially if it is like an OD, they want to have at least a somewhat favorable matchup for the DK. So Leshrac definitely not the best mid ever since the Lightning nerf, but still very viable.
Spirit Breaker offlane.
It's been done. I mean, I've played it. It's definitely not ideal, but you shouldn't die. That's the best case. You should not die.
This could be another aggro out of Resilience, with Spirit Breaker going toe-to-toe with Nature's Prophet.
Oh, I mean, they're okay with making that kind of trade too. So, I mean, yeah, letting the natures get online versus making sure that your Sven is online. I think they're okay with that.
Well, we'll see
They flip the lanes.
what the last picks
yeah.
are. Words can basically go a lot of ways, because that could still be DK mid and Leshrac core in the safe lane, which was popular for a while, a long time back. But it was really strong.
The hero is still very strong. It's just the only change was to lightning. I mean, the ultimate. I mean, it's still obviously it takes considerable amount of health just to sustain that damage, but it's still very powerful early on. And I think just to make sure that the mid lane's gonna be okay, they're gonna make sure the DP's out. I'm still surprised the OD wasn't taken out though. To be honest, I agree with you.
Well, they've shown Resilience has shown a reluctance to pick any characters from the last game, so that could just be their players being like, "Hey, let's play new stuff."
Yeah,
so
it's understandable.
They
I mean,
could be gambling on that.
No one likes playing the same shit over and over.
Shout out to my friend Nick, who ground 10 straight Invoker games.
Oh god. Ugh. There we go.
Oh,
so they'll take
all
the
right.
OT themselves. Now I
like
have
that.
no idea what's going on. Now I'm completely clueless.
Well, last night we saw an OD in the safe lane with a DP mid.
Oh my god.
This time I think we're going to see the DK in the safe lane.
I think we're going to see a very, very scared Frankie Crispball game.
That's the spirit. Looks like
You got charges, you got tinkers. Yikes.
Certainly going to be difficult for that Furion. They definitely hate picked a lot of things on that Furion.
Yeah, do you think he'll be able to TP top though? Oh, you didn't catch the reference. Not an EE fan, huh?
Did not.
I'll have to send you that link later.
Alright, I'll have to see it then.
It's fucking... How the fuck do you not know that? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna have to reconsider my co-casters in the future. This is...
Oh god.
This is life-altering shit
I'm on the
right
bench.
here.
I'm on the bench.
Alright, so if this is the same roles as last time, which I'm going to assume it is? I'm not even gonna make any suggestions here. I have no idea actually. It is a core Leshrac, but I'm not sure where the hell they're going.
I don't think that's a core Lash.
I mean,
otherwise it's a support DK or a support OD.
well, you can't have everybody be. I mean, I really don't know.
I think that it's just a hard 5 Jakiro, and the Lesh is going to be getting a couple early items,
I see that. Okay.
but I don't think that he's going to be going for farm.
Okay.
I think they're more gambling on the fact that with Arcane Aura, he's going to be able to spam out spells like none other, push towers, get kills.
Yeah, because I mean, you can still get plenty of gold like that. Is that the new Sven set? Yeah, it is. Oh, that's nice. That's pretty sweet actually.
And they're off.
Oh jeez.
Oh,
So many stuns. Oh my god.
Both runes.
Yeah, but not worth. Not worth.
Not even a little bit.
In a pub, I would say worth just because I'm a notorious troll, but yeah, that's definitely not worth.
Hey, if you say it in chat, it's worth it.
In practice,
That's how this game works.
All right, what do you think about DK Tinker, especially with First Blood going to the Tinker?
Well, I mean, DK does have an EXP advantage just from getting that bounty rune.
Helps. Yeah.
So not terribly big deal that Tinker got First Blood, but this is not a favorable lane for DK by any stretch of the imagination, especially with the Bane coming around.
Yeah, we got a
wreaking
nice
havoc.
double dual lane here.
I'm the old Disco Goat man. It's a pretty good
He has
name
a
for
lot
him.
of cool names actually. Fleshy Lassie, Disco Goat, Space Goat. It's only the second time he's been picked up this season 10, so.
Have we cast both of those games? I feel like we have.
Maybe.
Oh, Furion's in trouble.
Nah. Just chilling. She's gonna go for the TP out, are you kidding me? Not a chance that's not gonna fly. Alright, so this offlane Space Cow with more regen than you could ever want in your life. And he's gonna need it too. Yeah, Alex is doing a very good job zoning him out. And Tinker, oh my gosh, I did not even think that was possible. Oh, he's going Battle Tinker, okay. So skips the
Laser
points in
rocket.
March and gets laser and missile right away. And with the bottle already up, I mean, shit. And his right clicks aren't terrible either.
This is going to be really interesting, because I was expecting this to be a March, but they have so much gank potential that Laser Rocket does make a lot of sense as well.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know. I think I'm surprised that more people don't go with the Battle Tinker, just because it makes sure that the mid laner, even if you can't kill them, which if you're going Battle Tinker you should be killing them, but you at least are making it incredibly difficult for them to stay in lane, if it's even possible. So yeah, I mean, look at this. I mean, he's literally just came back from dying, and no regen. He's used his last tango, and yeah, Dragon's Blood's gonna help a lot, but I mean, especially if they commit the Crow just to the mid lane, it'll be just fine. Look at that. They're just sitting up there waiting for their prey right now. Yeah, Frankie wants nothing to do with this.
Oh man, DK's almost dead again.
Oh jeez. Yeah, he just now got enough gold to finish his bottles, or to pick up the bottles. So
That Arcane Rune was really, really beneficial to Tinker. He's gonna have a rough time in that lane if Tinker keeps getting runes like that.
oh jeez, now they're charging. Poor old Frankie.
Well, I think he's gonna
safe.
be out.
Yeah, he's safe now, but I don't know. They're still charging. Bane's very fast. He didn't have boot. Yeah, he has boots too, so he's very quick. No, they're just kind of posturing a little bit here. Alright, so bottle online for both the mid heroes, but a huge level discrepancy early. And
Farm discrepancy as well. DK's at 7, Tinker's at 25.
yeah. Well, I mean,
And-
there's the blind from the laser, which obviously hurts, and not to mention he's getting assaulted basically by this Tinker here. So every time he comes up and even gets close to CS, the right clicks are there and additional damage. So we have the Bane here. He's only level 2, so he doesn't have a lot of damage, but he can definitely. Tinker's just gonna get both through. Oh no, actually someone already picked it up.
No, the Bane's just there to secure the kill. Last time the DK got away with very low health, so he's more of an opportunist here. Gonna go in for
Like right now would have been a good time, but he's
brain
actually
stab.
gone the other way.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised he didn't just stay up there and go for the end around.
I mean, yeah, I
But
mean,
he didn't
there's not much
have
else he can be
skill.
doing at this point, so yeah, I was kind of surprised
No.
myself.
So, looking at Wards and Base's roster, do you feel like they have a character that's going to deal with this Tinker well?
The Dire best do something about that.
Like a one-on-one scenario?
Well, even mitigating him in team fights, because looking at the team, they don't have a lot that really deals with Tinker well. They're kind of low on hard CC.
Dire's bottom tower.
It's really going to be they have to land the Astral into Split Earth combination. That's kind of the way it's got to be set up, I think, to deal with this Tinker.
I mean, either that or you just kind of go about your game plan and just kind of let the Tinker do its thing. I mean, that's obviously not ideal, but if you get a pipe online by accumulating tower gold just by going with the all-in push kind of thing, which I don't think they're going to be able to do. Like, Frankie Crisp is getting destroyed up here. I'm not even sure how he's level 5. He's actually going to be dead. One more time. Only 2 deaths, but I mean, every chance they get, they're just running him out of town.
Well, the supports have been spending time, well, I guess not that much time stacking. I thought the Lion was doing more stacking than he was, but they aren't spending all of their time in lane. You can see the Bane always around mid, so he's actually getting a lot of experience just being able to lane against the Sven.
Oh, they cancel the charge. I see Jakiro, and they're just gonna walk it off. No ice path available. Oh my gosh, so close. 30 HP here. The Bane been up just a little bit more. Oh my gosh, and they get him one more time. Yeah, he. Oh, great de-aggro of the tower. He's pretty close to going down, but yeah, he'll make it out unscathed here.
So I've seen Gorgs play Jakiro before, and I've seen him go for this build before, and I'm going to say the same thing I said before. I still am not a big fan of this build. I don't think Dual Breath is a very powerful ability. I think Ice Path is significantly better, and I think Liquid Fire is a better level 1 pickup if you want to go for damage.
Well, in the tri lane, I mean, I can understand why he went this. I mean, right now, obviously, it sucks, but I mean, it's not like he was going to be able to get Ice Pass onto the Spear Breakers. I mean, I don't really argue it. I mean, that wasn't really the point. But now, I mean, a value point at some point, for sure. Because, I mean, leveling it up really doesn't benefit you all that much.
No, it doesn't do hardly anything.
They've buffed Dual Breath many times. It's still pretty weak, but I think for the point of the offlane, the tri-lane that they had, it was fine. Obviously, you're going to max Liquid Fire first anyway. And we have two huge TPs coming in and a charge as well, so he's...
Oh, good stun.
Nice body blocks. Last Strike tries to get a stun off, and they're actually going to stave this off here. Charge still coming in. It's on the DK, though, who's surrounded by teammates. And it looks like nobody's going to die. How many times have we seen this?
Jakiro might be changing that.
No, he's still got his buddies back there. They're pretty low, and Tinker's just going to TP out, and he's done with this.
Wow, that was some frantic and furious fighting for absolutely no deaths.
But BOTs are finished up on the Tinker, and the top tower is going in favor of the Sven right here. He's able to get the last hit as well, so... A lot of gold. A lot of gold going to
and 5 kills in Resilience's favor. The one thing that Wards and Base have going for them right now is that the OD is very strong.
Yeah, he's position 1 too, so he's second on net worth. He's just a little bit behind the Tinker, but I mean, once the BOTs and Soul Ring come online, it's going to be pretty easy for Tinker to farm at this point. So,
well, not as easy as you'd think. Again, he's gone for the laser rocket build, so he has no points in.
Oh, that's true. Oh
he's
my gosh,
he's not going to be able to get stack acceleration.
That's true. Well, he's going to be able to gank like none other though.
Yeah, that's the concern.
Yeah. I didn't realize he had maxed out laser and is very close to maxing out rocket. I mean, I've seen Battle Tinker, but I mean, you normally at least get like 1 or 2 points in March. But he's only level 8, I guess. There's been someone in the mid lane with him more often than not. Another thing going for Wards and Bases in their favor is that the supports are fairly low level on both sides. So I mean, they're not really losing out. The Lestrack's 5, Jakiro's 3, Bane's 3, Lion's 5. So it's not terrible. And although Frankie's died, he does have significantly more XP than his other offlane counterparts, so... I think Frankie's just gonna get blown apart here.
Charge vision being very critical.
Yeah. And this is not actually... I'm not really sure what Wards and Base can do at this point if they keep up the aggression, because their whole team was drafted to be aggressive. And they're not able to push towers like they want to right now.
Guess what's happening?
Well, we're starting to get out of the lane phase, and as we move out of the lane phase,
DK's not even gonna get out of the mid lane here. You think he's gonna try to deny himself to the... Oh, beautiful deny. Stalled it out.
Barely got it.
Yeah. Look at that giant golem. Look how happy he is. You can cast the golems from now on. They have more kills than the entire Wards and Base team, so might be worthy. Yeah, the OD is actually really strong, but Jesus Christ, this Tinker! He's just farming heroes. Screw March. And actually, he's going to be able to run down Gorgs here too. Oh, double kill. Takes him out too, the long-range rocket. Yikes.
It's going to be a fast blink for Tinker.
Oh my gosh, yeah, he has 1100 gold. He's not getting the levels though, because he's always with his team, but I mean, if you can literally TP and gank as quick as he is. DK's he just got his treads, man. He just finished off his treads. And this is the point where the support lash is just ugh. It's kind of like the disruptor. It's just if you're ahead, I mean, it's fantastic. He's great for pushing. I mean, especially yeah, he has 3 points in the splitter, so he has a pretty damn good stun. But I mean, it's too hard for him to get in position at this point. These team fights are happening so quickly. And look at this DK. Just 2 clicks from the Tinker and he's almost dead.
Yeah, I just, looking at wards and base, I'm not seeing a lot of...
Oh my gosh. He stayed in lane a little too long. He healed up a little bit with the bottle and he just got blown up by the Tinker one more time.
I'm not seeing a lot of ways for them to come back into this game. Like, they had a team that had to get ahead and stay ahead, and they did not get ahead.
Well, I mean, ideally, you already would have liked to seen at least a couple more towers go down. It's at 12 minutes. I mean, yeah, they got the offlane tower from the tri lane. Fantastic, but, I mean, mid tower literally not even touched. Top tower barely has a dent in it.
Yeah, this game does not feel like it's only 12 minutes in.
No, absolutely
the amount
not.
of money that Resilience has been able to find makes this feel like it's a game in the 20-25 minute range. And wards and base is still on that 12-minute level of gold, so that's really what we're seeing here.
Well, they get their first kill of the game here. Leshrac and the Nature's Prophet are team up together and get a kill, but Tinker just unbelievable. Jakiro is just food for him at this point too. I mean, that's not a squishy hero either by any means. He's got 34 strength. Oh my gosh, I can't even do this. Oh, and they get the OD too. That was the last saving grace for wards and base as well.
Yeah. With that kill, he's fallen a little bit behind on the net worth. Still, I think he brings a lot of damage. If they can find that one team fight where OD is able to hit a massive Sanity's Eclipse as soon as he skills Sanity's Eclipse, that could definitely be a game-changing moment.
Well, I mean, they really just haven't grouped up. I mean, I don't know how they're expecting to get the push online or any team fights really to go their way without grouping up. I mean, there's the smoke. Gorks picked it up, but it's just the other support. It's the Leshrac. And I don't really know what they're planning on accomplishing here. They got a TP coming in. They missed the stun. Missed the ice path, and now they can just turn it around here if they want to. Dragon Knight's here, but Tinker's on his way as well. You don't want to stay for that. Oh my gosh, they actually deny the Tinker from coming in. That's huge. They pick up a kill on the Lion.
They also got the Lion on the back end.
Wow. Okay. So now they have the whole team here. They can just continue the push. So that smokes exactly what they needed. They pick up 2 kills. And they can push down the lane. But I mean, that's a T2. They already got the T1 here, so it's not gonna. I don't think they're gonna get anything, honestly. By the time they even get to the tower, the rest of the team should be ready.
Yeah. And Sven has an invis. He's just
he saved his ult.
In the wings.
Yeah. Tinker's gonna weaken him, and here he comes. Oh, nice Astro here. And here comes the rest of the supports, though. The Lion actually gets stuns up right away. Gets a great stun off, and they'll be able to finish off the Dragon Knight here. Spear Breaker, just making sure no one gets away with the Sven, and they get to wipe out the entire team. Triple kill going to the Sven. Yikes.
Well, I mean, as a Sven in this position, are you going to pick up a Blink Dagger next, or are you going to pick up a BKB?
He doesn't need the BKB.
I don't think you can go wrong with either one.
I would go with the Blink. There's no reason not to. The BKB, I mean, he literally took, I think, what, 400 damage that entire fight, to going from when they first started at that T1 right there, all the way to the end of the fight. I mean, he literally walked up from the stun, ulted and stunned from the Invisor, and no one even bothered with him. He's pretty tanky as well too, so. Yeah, I was gonna say something. I saw the Aether Lens pick up. It's only picked up twice. in 10 pro games with Tinker.
Does that increases March AoE, doesn't it?
Theoretically speaking, but I don't think he really gives a rat's ass because he's getting kills everywhere. He's level 1 March. He's just blowing people up here.
Well, yeah, for this particular build, it's for laser distance because you already have
Distance and I mean the damage is already insane. Like look at this, he's literally firing from almost the entire screen, and in just 3 seconds they can take out both of those heroes so quickly. I don't know, man. I hate to prematurely call it GG, but it's just this has just the recipe for disaster written all over it here.
Yeah, I don't know if you can even call this premature. This is, and yeah, Furion's. Oh, wasted grip. Not that it mattered, but they don't have a comeback mechanism in this game.
No,
they
this
didn't
was
have one last game either.
draft
And
ahead,
they-
stay ahead, and they're so very far behind. They're gonna lose one more here. Alex getting charged and hexed, and stunned, and rocketed, and lasered, and beyond godlike Tinker at 17 minutes.
That's terrifying.
It's really terrifying.
And he's only gonna get stronger as the game
I
goes
mean,
on.
even this Dragon Knight is just squishy as shit too. Just a couple seconds and he'll be dead as well. Yeah, and there's the blink on the Sven. Wow, he is pretty tanky, yeah, but there you go. The HP removal will be... It's level 4 too, Brain Sap, so... I don't know, Brian. I'm running out of words here, man. Although a mech on Spirit Breaker, so that's a meta forging right there.
I have seen it before, not usually with the mana boots. Usually someone else on the team picks up the mana boots, but it has been done in pro games, just not...
in pro games, really?
I believe I saw it in a tournament. I could be mistaken. I could have just seen it.
Don't be so
watching
specific
some
here.
Primal games,
A tournament. Wow.
I believe I saw it in a tournament game.
Was it drafted by a team? Oh my gosh. Frankie can't even get out of dodge. He's trying to get out of there, but there's just no way. Quelling Blade proven to be the MVP there.
I don't think it was this patch though. I think it was last patch. But in either case, not something that you see every day.
Nope.
Well, yeah, I mean, well, I know that going into this game we saw a slightly different focus on victory from Wards and Base, but to me, the team drafting and the team mentality seems really similar. They picked a team that had to win early, and they picked a lot of tools to push early game momentum, and they just couldn't get out of the lane phase. And it's not like they're drafting teams that are greedy or weak in the lane phase.
Committing
so,
3 ults here just to
I don't
make sure
know.
they can take out the
Yeah.
Jakiro. Yikes. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to say where it went wrong. I mean the lanes weren't terrible. They were very interesting for sure, but I mean the team definitely has their strong points. But yeah, I mean that's what good teams do. Team Resilience was able to, they saw the picks, they counterpicked a little bit, and they picked maybe a couple heroes that they just know are inherently strong, and they just went with it. They kind of forced Wards and Base to play outside their game plan, and I mean then once you break their plot, I mean I don't know what they have really no recourse, you know. Take towers, get gold, snowball. That was the game plan for Wards and Base, and it's just not there.
Yeah, I mean their comeback mechanism was the OD. If everything went wrong, the OD would make a comeback. But
yeah,
he doesn't have his ult yet. He can't win these team fights until he finishes Sanity's Eclipse.
yeah, and I mean he hasn't participated in many fights anyway. 0, 3, and 2. He's just been kind of he's just been getting CS and just kind of hovering around. Yeah, without the ult, and I mean he's working on an Atos now, but that's obviously not the route you really want to go. And Gorgs will be dead. No, they're actually gonna disengage here. Whole team's there. He's just have to sack the Space Cow. Oh my god. Tinker comes in for 2 seconds. And he's
shooting from 2 screens away. No
biggie. He went Scepter. Okay, all right. So Battle Tinker full force now. I thought it was going to be a Bloodstone. I just saw the point booster. Okay.
Radiant's mid tower's getting
He's really committing to this.
Is there anything other than the laser reflection?
I thought he got another rocket.
Tower's coming apart.
Is there a third rocket?
No, it's the same. Oh, the number of missile targets is doubled. Okay, wow. So basically,
Oh, so it's 4.
oh, well, potential up to 4. Up to 4.
Radiant's mid
Up to 4,
tower
right.
Yeah.
so good.
Wow. Oh my gosh. March doesn't get anything.
No, March doesn't need anything.
Wow. That's insane. I guess
Yeah,
that's
definitely
a small silver lining of these kind of one-sided matches. We get to see items that aren't typically picked up.
Yeah, we get to sort of see people try new things, experiment, see how it feels.
Alright,
in
what do you
a
think
real
about
game
this
setting.
too? I've seen this. Arteezy has been picking it up on his like strength cores. I saw him pick it up on LC. I saw him pick it up on Sven. Chaos Knight, which makes a little more sense.
It's a really strong item right now. It's just very strong, very popular, and in this kind of still mass team fight early metagame, having those stats is really important.
Tower's getting
Like you said, Sven is not feeling the need for a BKB, and that's kind of the other early stat item that you'd look at in terms of Sven. So he's opted to go for the S and Y.
Radiant's top tower's in bad shape.
Oh my gosh, there's just so much mobility from this team. It's unbelievable. I mean, you can't even leave your base at this point. You really can't. There we go.
Radiant's
There we go. Look at
taking
the
hits.
What is this devilry? Yeah, I think they've realized what's going on.
Radiant's top tower's in bad shape.
Sad to see him go down like this, but
Yeah, they were the champions last year, not in this bracket, but in the lower bracket. So
yeah, they won.
unfortunate to see them fall, but definitely.
There's
definitely
a
some room
lot
to grow.
going on. I mean, the team obviously has fantastic synergy. They've been playing together for a long time, but you know, there's definitely something is going wrong. You know, they haven't had their core, or haven't had 2 of their cores for one of them for 2 weeks, one of them for 3 weeks. You know, so there's definitely some issues going on. So obviously playing with much more stiff competition as opposed to last season as well helps kind of deflate, you know, the game.
Shout out to Chico.
Oh, you don't know Chico? He's a good guy.
No.
Chico, California is where Aaron Rodgers was born, dude. You know Chico?
Yeah, I have some friends who are actually going up to Chico.
Oh my gosh, did you see the laser? That's
weekend.
so cool!
Looks a little bit like a kaleidoscope.
That's pretty sweet. Oh my god, I haven't seen a kaleidoscope in forever. How old are you? Kaleidoscope? I want one! Oh my
I'm
gosh,
like,
did you ever make your own? Did you ever make
40.
your own kaleidoscope?
I didn't. I never did that.
I don't even remember how to do it. One of my friends is a kindergarten teacher. We'll see if she has a. See if she's got the materials
Has the
for me.
ends on the kaleidoscope.
Hook it up, girl. How long we've been
Yeah, I
friends?
guess
Let's make a kaleidoscope together. Let's really step up this relationship. So, John, what'd you do with your Friday night? Oh, I made a kaleidoscope, bro. Unbelievable.
Then I got. Yeah, you know what I was gonna say.
Is it appropriate, Mr. Slow?
No, that's why I didn't say it. But you know what we were talking about earlier.
Sure, it's something that I can. Sure, it's something that I can guess, but this is a family stream.
Family stream. Well, I don't know if I can even call this a family stream after how brutal this game is.
Yeah,
This
there's
might get an R rating for violence.
I was gonna say R for rape. I mean, it's I don't like using that word. But oh my gosh, we're gonna have two heroes beyond godlike here. If there's one more kill going to this Sven, who hasn't died by the way, and he's gonna get it right here too. Oh no, Bane stole it.
Bane taking it.
Yeah, dive the well. Might as well. And is that a blink?
blink on Space Cow.
Yeah, wow. The blink breaker. A lot of all chat talk, but I have yet to see a GG.
I think it's friendly.
Relatively. Chico's getting love, but yeah, they're gonna take out the racks. They're just playing with their food.
Oh,
there's the hammer. A lot of damage going down, but just not enough. They can't take out a hero. There we go.
Oh, there you go.
With help of the fountain, the Space Cow goes down.
That'll be the first racks, presumably.
Nope. I think they're just gonna draw this out. Please don't. Please stop. I have a wife and family I'd like to go see.
Well, the Tinker still does not have a blink dagger.
Dude, why? Why would you need one? He's got advanced BOTs. Alright, yeah, they're just messing around now.
Yeah.
There you go. Alright, so now you have double Beyond Godlike.
Well, the Tinker might be losing his pretty soon.
You think? Are they still chasing him?
Yeah. They're just.
He's just sitting there. Look, he's talking. He's typing. Look how taky. I don't know why.
Hey man, looking for love in all the wrong places.
Can we just be friends? Oh my gosh. I was not ready for a meme series.
I don't think Wards and Base were either, but they didn't choose the meme life. The meme life chose them.
Yeah. They're not even bothering with the racks, man. They just keep going diving for heroes. There we go. Finally goes down. Sven keeps swinging. What is the cooldown on that? Jesus. 7. Oh, he's not even level 16 yet.
No, he,
I think he got cancelled because the hero died too quickly.
he stopped canceling it twice.
Okay, I was about to say I've heard that noise like 3 different times. How is even with Scepter, I don't think the cooldowns changed that much.
No, it's.
There we go. Wards and Base getting on the board, boys. Comeback is real.
9 to 43, only down 1 lane of racks. A lot of pushing power out of that team. If they can make it to 3 hours,
see, there it is.
Their items.
You gotta be. There we go. Here's a godlike streak. 2 maybe. No, not happening. Streak's extended. God, just an absorbent amount of damage here.
Oh, oh!
Stop. Hammer time.
He got him.
Oh my God! Are you kidding me? Ice Frog, please.
Oh, that's a rough way for it to go.
No,
okay.
no, you want? Yeah, there we go.
Got him.
Yes. That's so much gold. So it's pretty low in mid. He's got enough for 1 more stun. We did it. Oh my gosh.
Raid boss down, as my friend Nick likes to say. Raid boss down.
No, we're okay. Look at Leshrax and Minto.
Dude, you know, sometimes when you're, I know this isn't the metagame anymore, but when I started playing Dota on Warcraft 3, if you got behind on a support, sometimes you would buy a couple bracers to get tanky.
Oh, yeah.
2 bracers was the standard. And if you got further and further behind, you know, you could always pick up more and more intermittent items. Well, when you're down 39 kills, the only recourse is to pick up as many bracers as you can fit while maintaining.
I say he drops the boots.
You know, I think the treads are actually going to give him a little bit more.
I don't think that's what this game has come to. Solo Roche. Actually, it helped too. Tinker comes in at the last second. Oh, and he gets a regen rune. Oh, perfect. Well, I was hoping for less lopsided matches like we got last night.
We had a couple
that
last night that were kind of rough. These were
pretty damn close.
Last night, the second game was a little bit closer last night. They
picked the techies. How the hell is that close? They're
but
playing with
the
their
game was at
food.
least competitive for a little while.
Because they had a techies.
Not disagreeing with that statement.
Oh my gosh. I don't know.
Both of the games today were
Maybe
kind
I
of
think I just got too
just,
pumped for the
slobbers.
playoffs. I think that might be it. I mean, because you have to admit, during the regular season, for Heroic League,
Oh
we
my
see
God,
some really
we saw
freaking
so
good
many
games.
good games.
Like stupid,
Just
like
phenomenal games.
I feel like I stole because I'm doing this and I'm getting so much entertainment out of it. I'm catching all the kills on camera. I just feel like it's really redundant to continue saying, "This hero got blown up. This hero got blown up."
Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat as you. At this point, the game's over. They're just kind of playing around with each other. I think both teams have just kind of accepted that the game's done, and they're just sort of messing around until the game eventually ends. So we might have quite a while still in this.
I don't want that.
Did we see the 34 kill game? I feel like we did.
For this season?
For this season, I think we did.
I
Or was that last season?
know
Or the
last
Tinker
season
just had
there
a
was a
monster game.
stupid game. I don't think we were in that.
Oh,
Yeah.
for max kills in any game. Okay,
Oh,
no,
okay,
we did not. Did we see that game or did we see the game?
Well, I remember the
after
first 2
series?
weeks. I remember I think it was either Morbid
Yeah.
or Ghost played, and they literally had an Ember that died 1 time in 2 games.
Oh yeah.
So I mean that
And
might have been it.
The Ember had played so many games, but I can't remember if the 34 kill game was the week before because they had played the Ember twice before. And they had just totally wrecked with it. Right?
Yeah.
And that's why the stat was so important. Because he
then
hadn't died in either of his previous games.
And then that jinx happened. Oh my god. There was some taunting. He's like, "Come in, I have a present for you," and he had Sandy's Eclipse up, and they just blew him up before he could literally cast anything. Alright, looks like we're gonna be freed. Please, Sven, attack. Look how okay. This is like the most cost-effective Sven build. I mean, I understand he got to skip BKB, but like this is the most cost-effective build I've ever seen. Like seriously, look at that. It just doesn't seem like there's that much farm on him, but he's just absolutely gargantuan.
Well, he has 300 last hits in 30 minutes.
He only has 17 kills though.
That's only?
Yeah, I mean it's
That's
okay.
an awful lot of money, and they have a lot of
Dude,
of tower gold.
you can
going
do
there.
better than that on the 5th position Rubik. I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed. I've seen your carry whiff do significantly better than that.
Dyer's top tower.
Not impressed.
Know the drill.
Oh man, I remember the first time I played Rubik with you guys. I had to take the solo off lane because we picked really weird, and like we ended up with 3 supports. I was like, well, I'll go off, and we did not win that game. But I was just
I don't think
tried.
I've
Tried
ever
really hard.
actually won multiple games in a row with you, playing with you. But see, that's the thing. Like I used to, my friends and I used to be very inebriated when we played, even during the day. So.
Hey man, 5 o'clock somewhere. How many hours is Ireland ahead of us again?
Trouble brewing every
That's my motherland, and I don't even know.
Alright.
This is good camera practice, at least. This is good camera practice.
We have a little bit of footsies going up top.
Dyer's top tower.
Just goes up and kills him. Yo, what the He kept using his ult to clear the trees. I'll get double drums. And double stout shield and Dragon Knight, so.
Radiant's mid
I don't know, I hope Grapes is catching all these stats, because these are all, like, all these wards. Wards and base, my friend. You see this? That's what I'm talking about.
Well, this is the first time in competitive AD2L play that we've seen a Dragon Knight. That we've seen a Dragon Knight go 2 drums and 2 stout shields.
Yeah. Welcome to our lives, Grapes. This was last night, too.
getting stopped.
Last night was pretty hard, yeah.
He's not even trying. He has 13 centuries, that's good. Alright, well, a brutally drawn out match between Team Resilience and Wards and Base. No GG call. They want the Ancient down. Oh my god, please. Slack stat time.
Oh man.
Oh my god, the Tinker. GG boring. Fuck, stop.
Well, that was not the way I expected this series to go, but
Yeah.
you know, I think that we definitely got to see some things out of Tinker that might change our perspective on how to build the character, how to skill the character. Right? We saw a fighting Tinker with a laser rocket build be very effective. The Ether Lens was really interesting, especially in conjunction with the Augs. So maybe something that you or I or someone watching might decide to play around with in one of their pub games.
Yeah, and I think that, yeah, the Aether Lens was something too that I mean, trust me, I love that item on damn near everybody, but I never even kind of considered it on Tinker just because it's, I don't know, I feel like you said, I mean, that could easily be Blink Gold. Obviously, he didn't need it this game, same as the Sven not needing a BKB just because they were so ahead so quickly, but, I mean, definitely, yeah, there's a lot of different items, combos going on here, some things to consider. The S and Y on Sven, you know, obviously skipping BKB makes a lot more items more accessible early on, and yeah, having 338 last hits and 20 kills definitely helps accelerate that. But that's our series, man. 2-0 Team Resilience. Not really how I wanted. I'd like it to go 3 games, but at least make the games a little bit closer. But what can you do? It's Dota, right?
Yep. Some days you win, some days you lose, some days you get blown out.
Sometimes,
so we'll look forward to seeing
yeah.
Wards and Base next season, and look forward to seeing more of Resilience as the playoffs continue.
Yeah, I should be able to pick up a game tomorrow. I know that Ghost had the reschedule, so I think they're still working with the admin and the other captain of the other team to see if they can play tomorrow. So you might have that game tomorrow. If not, enjoy your night. Go get drunk. It's Saturday. Don't watch Dota. What are you doing? I kid. All right. Any last words for us, Mr. Brian, before we sign off here?
No, I think that about rounds it up.
Agreed. Well put. You're a man of few words, Brian. Fantastic. All right, guys. Appreciate the views. Glad everyone enjoyed the cast. Hopefully, if not, be sure to yell at us, Brian or myself. So, have a good night. Have some fun. Play some Dota. Play some pubs. See ya.